Hello everyone, today I will be talking about climate change and impact on mental health. First of all, I'm going to present about climate change and mental health. Then we will be talking about climate change impact on mental health and its condition in Nepal. And finally, we will be sharing possible solutions.
Climate change is a long-term change in the average rhythm patterns that have come to define Earth's local, regional, and global climates. Signs of climate change are melting glaciers, warmer oceans, rising sea levels, and many more. Causes of climate change can be both natural and human-induced. Natural change includes sun's intensity, volcanic activity. Human action like deforestation, urbanization has increased this effect. Mental health. Mental health is a balance between individual and surrounding. Indicators of mental health are a positive attitude towards self, growth, development and the ability for self-actualization, perception of reality, environmental mastery. According to WHO, mental and behavioral disorders are understood as clinically significant conditions characterized by alternation in thinking, mood, emotions, or behavior associated with personal distress. Climate change impact on mental health. There is a strong link between natural disasters and mental disorders. There are two distinct but connected ways that climate change can affect mental health. 1. Direct exposure. Certain factors make people vulnerable to suffering from psychological impacts of natural disaster. And another, indirect exposure. Watching or reading about climate change and natural disaster on the news or hearing from friends or family members who are experiencing extreme weather can cause anxiety, depression, and other mental problems. Why Nepal is more vulnerable to climate change? Nepal is the fourth most vulnerable country according to the Climate Change Risk Atlas 2010. A heavy reliance of country's economy and climate-sensitive sectors. Depression, stress, anxiety, dementia are known mental illness in Nepal due to climate change. If you look at the timeline from 2014 to 2021, there had been major natural disasters that caused huge loss to Nepal. There are many policy-level programs in Nepal, including Constitution of Nepal 2015, which guarantees right to live in healthy environment and seek basic healthcare services as the fundamental right of the citizen. How to take care of your mental health during changing climate. You should acknowledge how you are feeling and talk about it with others. You can build communities in helping to process trauma, anxiety, or other conditions. You can also create emergency plans in case of emergency and take actions in limiting climate change. How can you limit climate change? Limiting the use of fossil fuels such as oil, carbon, and natural gas and replacing them with renewable and cleaner source of energy. Reduce, reuse, and recycle. Buy energy-efficient products. And many more. At last, I want to say, our climate is changing. Why aren't we?